Just letting you all know the corn's coming in. Save this video for tomorrow's vlog. I'm on my way to the field. So the bugs are out. People are camping. Football gear.
Would you look at that showered hair? There's nothing in it, nothing holding it up. There's nothing around the roots. I can do whatever I want with it. Not really, because it does its own thing. We'll be getting some sprinklies later. The article has not been posted yet. Like I said, I wasn't sure last night if he was going to work through the night and try to publish it this morning or whatnot. So, yeah, I'm doing my catching my Pokemon things. Aaron's having a heyday with work.
No, it's just kind of mellow.
I guess some of the stuff. So I look at his screen, I see migration to 2.0, step 4, use the future flag on engine. And it sounds so complicated and like, oh my God, it's gonna be so weird. And Aaron's probably like, that's literally nothing, hon.
Yeah, I'm trying to resolve a deprecation error in SQL Alchemy.
That sounds worse. You get how that sounds worse, right?
Yeah, but it really isn't.
Whatevs. Anyways. So yeah, I'm probably gonna head down to the gym and figure out what's going on with, you know, arms and stretchies and various other things. It's almost time for Aaron's lunch too. But I wanted to make sure that things were... I'm also doing Pokemon stuff. These are showing up. What's funny is that only in the certain light can you actually see the arm choppy bruises. They're going to show up later. They're already starting to show up a little bit. The linebacker, Steven, showed up at practice. And he was working with us on that stuff. So, yeah. Silicon, come on. Bonk. I'll catch you guys here in a little bit when I get over to the gym or something, wherever if I go out and do Pokemon stuff. Ooh, I do not do this enough at home. Partially because it's just personally frustrating to be in the same room with Aaron while he's working, because then I want to talk to him and that breaks his concentration. That's why sometimes I'll vlog when he's near lunch to break up his concentration enough to realize he needs to eat. Oh God. One of the weirder things that I learned with football is that weird horizontal muscle that's in the glute. I don't know the name of it. There it is on the floor. But yeah, you guys can see it's like bump, 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 bump. And I'm like trying to relax it so I can roll it. But yeah, if you guys can see, some lights you can. Oh, there it is. I mean, these guys are, but ooh, it's right here. What now, Pokemon? Oh, yeah. Working on a lot of leg press here, doing some stuff. I'm doing 1, 2, 3, push, because the thing with, you know, getting down into my thing and also pushing up an explosive with my hips. But the reason with the decline is because in an actual football game, I'm going to have someone pushing against me. I mean, to be fair, the sled's fairly heavy as is, but it's nowhere close to an offensive lineman. At least I hope not. If it is close to an offensive lineman, I'm going to be picking some people up and throwing them. Because I was picking that sled up. Pretty high. I mean, to be fair, two people were picking it up, but if you don't provide a little bit of, can't be as heavy as an offensive lineman. I mean, unless we're playing like U15, but we're not going to be doing that one. I mean, there is Almira, but I am
exhausted. I actually also haven't had much breakfast. I don't even know what I had for breakfast. But I just got done doing that thing, the glute bridge. I think I'm gonna do some Bulgarian split squats here. Help with the single leg on the left leg. I'm weird, and I feel like I'm just not feeling it at the gym, but I'm gonna keep doing stuff. I'm trying to figure out, cause calf. I'm like doing a calf stretch, and I'm like, oh, ow, wow, that actually feels pretty good. But whatever. Hang on. What? Zoned out. So apparently Afer decided to talk to me for a little bit. He convinced me to have some coffee, and by sitting down and talking with him about the American education system and explaining college versus university to him, I wound up losing the pump in my leg. And I lost my leg started like tiring out. I have to start setting some boundaries with him, so I moved. I just got my clothing and then I walked out. Niels showed up while I was in there and went to work. And I was like, awesome, I'm gonna talk with Niels. And we went more over the intricacies of football versus American football. The differences. And the fact is, like, what? Like, they don't watch film. Oh, like, you fuckers don't watch film? And it just never dawned on me that soccer players would never watch film, per se. I mean, they might at the higher levels, but they don't in the amateur levels. I was like, homeboy, I think it's written into our bylaws for the whole league that we need to, damn it, there's the tram. Whatever, I have a protein shake. But, yeah. Oh, here comes the other tram. Zoom. Anyways, so yeah, it's just like, I understand maybe not watching it for like baseball, but it feels like when you're having that kind of sport you would, but then I never really understood, never thought about why you would do it. But it's like they have their diagrams, they know what they're supposed to do in the field and set areas, and they have like zone coverage and all that jazz, and like it makes sense up to a certain point. But American football is very unique, and after a fashion it's special because it's like rugby but with chess and more hitting, calculated hitting. Oh yeah, we're heading to Porterhouse. On the bus ride here, I watched a little bit of that NH News video. I've been a little bit reluctant to watch it because it's like, it's not my production of stuff, and it's always a bit awkward. It's sort of like how sometimes actors don't watch their own movies, but I watch my own vlogs, and that's relatively okay. But I'm like, I got into like the first minute, and I was just like, spot the neurodivergent! Somebody can't keep his fucking eyes still, and I'm looking at every damn thing that's moving. Like I saw the little microphone thing bobbed a little bit, and like my eyes immediately dart down to it, and I'm like, oh god. It feels like you could watch that video and have a psychology case study on neurodivergence. Yeah, you probably could. I mean, I'll probably watch more of it tomorrow morning while I'm editing this video. But it's a bit, just to see if I can, because I know what he filmed to an extent, so I know what was edited out. So I can see how his editing technique is. Or the editor's technique. I'm not sure if he edited it or not. But similar. Gonna go get something to eat.
Look at them fucking nachos. Look at Aaron's fucking burger. That framed up right in. Yeah. Look at that fucking burger. With the sesame seed bun. More fries. I'm gonna sneak. I already had fries. Dip it in salsa. But I'm weird.
Take a fry. Dip in salsa. Realize it's not that good. The only thing, literally the only thing, and I've talked to them because we've been coming here for years now, that would make these nachos good. Like the best nachos in this fucking country, it seems. And even Taco Bell doesn't have good ones. Is if they just had like ground beef on it. They don't need beans. Beans would be amazing. But like Aaron would eat this if it had just had ground beef because he could say no jalapenos. And he'd eat this.
Oh yeah.
I love the graffiti around here.
Yeah.
That is a little monster that says stay fucking positive. Oh wait, I forgot. Children watch this thing. I shouldn't cuss.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna do it. Wouldn't be prudent.
Wouldn't be prudent. I sometimes feel out of place that my bike doesn't make a hell of a lot of noise. I'm like, were you supposed to have a hamster in a wheel pedaling your bike and you just killed it and now he's just rolling around? The poor hamster corpse. It goes an inner city. This is a long inner city, shit. It's very European. Very European. To have an after dinner dessert coffee. Like your parents do it.
I don't think they do anymore.
They did.
My parents did a lot of things.
At this point, I'm starting to wonder if your parents have done more or less than I have.
I don't want to know.
Because your parents went through the 70s, but I have an autistic curiosity brain.
I don't want to know.
So apparently, something called Magic Circus Puntanel has set up shop in Oster Park. I don't know of any rides that would be here, so this is basically carnies. Because if there were rides, I would hear children giggling or screaming up a storm.
And or see them.
Or see them. There is a big tent in the middle. There's the splash pad. But that, oh, you just hit my face with sugar. Oh. Sugared popcorn. I don't know what this is. I mean, it's obviously a circus, but it doesn't even seem like carnies. It's just a big tent where they probably have a... Okay, I don't know. Oh, look at that. That is a lot of cotton candy. Yeah, I've actually pushed that thing, Aaron, and I realized that is not something I should body slam.
Is it light or heavy?
It is about half to a third the weight the one at the gym.
Ah.
See, is that new for you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen it before.
Yeah, when it was just freshly opened, it was still kind of, there's a soccer field that's at its length and then 2 basketball courts. It's still on turf going horizontal, so I mean, it makes sense. Usually at like a United States indoor gym, you'd have 4 basketball hoops on the side and 1 full-length basketball court. Yeah. So, yeah, but this is 4 basketball courts, or whatever. It's 2 3x3 basketballs and a full junior soccer thing. But the birds are out in relaxing force. Triple X stump over there. Klaartje de zwarte walvisbrug. The black whale? What's Klaartje? Whatever Klaartje is of the black whale. I'm super curious. Because to me, klaar is like prepared. Are you ready?
Yeah, klaar.
So what's Klartje? Klartje van de Zwarte Walvisbrug is literally comes as clearance of the Black Whale Bridge. You hear that, Peterborg? The freaking parrots are out, and they're having, it's probably their evening mating season. Look, it's a child and goat. I get it, guys, I get it. We're near your area. Calm. Jesus. Good night.